Welcome back. It's time now for your lunchtime sports. Controversy has emerged at the National Junior and Senior Athletics Championships with 2011 world champion Johan Blake, after initially being deemed to have false started in the heats of the 100 meters, being allowed to run a separate race on Thursday evening after their preliminary round races had been completed in order to attain a time qualifier. He needed 10.22 or faster to make the time qualifier, but was credited with 10.31 and effectively failed to advance. Track and field coach and analyst David Riley explained the possible grounds upon which Blake might have been reinstated.
Under rules, athletes who might be adjudged to have been breaking a rule infraction, they're allowed to protest. So an athlete can protest, and the procedure for protesting is well laid out. And so in this case, Blake would have been charged with a false start, and he protested. That protest came in, and the procedures would follow, that it is reviewed by the referee and may very well get to the jury of appeal, and then a decision is made based on the details that were submitted in the protest and the rule that was cited.
Meanwhile, J3's president Garth Gale was tight-lipped on the matter, but noted he was awaiting an official report from the technical committee who would have granted the reprieve to Blake. The championship continues today with the finals of the 100, 1500 and 400 meter hurdles for both seniors and juniors to be contested later this evening. The afternoon session starts at 2 p.m. Live and exclusive coverage will be on TVJ, TVJ SN and One Spot Media, with the radio coverage on Hits 92 FM. Some cricket news now. The West Indies went down by 8 wickets to Sri Lanka in their last match of the Super 6 stage at the ICC 50-over World Cup qualifiers in New Zealand. Zimbabwe. Now sent to bat, the West Indies were bowled out for 243 in 48.1 overs. Casey Carty top scored with a career best 87. Johnson Charles also made 39, Romario Shepherd 26 and Kevin Sinclair 25, as Mahesh Thikashana took 4 for 34 for the Sri Lankans. Now in reply, Sri Lanka coasted to victory, posting 244 for 2 in just 44.2 overs. Patav Nasanka cracked 104, his second consecutive century, and Dimit Karunaratne 83 to lay the foundation for Sri Lanka's victory. The two shared in a 190-run opening partnership. Kasal Mendez ended unbeaten on 34 as spinner Kevin Sinclair and Akil Hussain took a wicket each for the Windies. The Caribbean side ended 5th of the 6 teams with 2 points. Sri Lanka will square off with the Netherlands in Sunday's final. Both teams have qualified to the ICC World Cup set for later this year in India. Now, Jamaica's medal tally at the CAC Games now stands at 17 after the country secured 7 more medals on Thursday evening in El Salvador. In track and field, Daniel Slowly threw 16.81 meters for silver in the women's shot put. Elvis Graham secured bronze in the men's javelin with a throw of 76.43 meters behind Trinidad and Tobago's 2012 Olympic champion Kijon Walcott, who registered 83.60 meters to win. In badminton, Talia Richardson secured bronze in the women's singles competition after losing to Haiti's Harama Gaitan in their semi-final playoff match. Richardson also teamed with compatriot Catherine Winter to cop bronze in the women's doubles competition. She also paired with Samuel Ricketts to win bronze in the mixed doubles competition. Ricketts also secured bronze in the men's singles competition after losing to Mexican Luis Garrido in their semi-final playoff match. And in Taekwondo, Brandon Seeley took bronze in the men's 80-kilo category after losing a closely fought match against Costa Rican Flores Alejandro. Jamaica has so far garnered 1 gold, 6 silver, and 10 bronze medals at the Games so far. And that is it for your lunchtime sports. And I am Jermaine Brown. Shamela, back to you.
Thank you, Jermaine. And that's the Midday News. I'm Shamela Pullen. Join us at 7 for Primetime News. On behalf of the news, sports, and production teams, good afternoon.